My name is Dr. Imran Khawaja, and I'm a psychiatrist. Now, we all know that we are going through this coronavirus COVID pandemic right now. I can tell you that each one of us is going through some crisis and some stresses during this time. Now, the question is, how do we manage this stress? Now, we're going to be able to learn a few tips and some exercises which may help us manage our stress better. But the key thing to remember is that we have to manage our own stress first. We got to take care of ourselves first. So how do we take care of ourselves? Now, it's pretty basic. We need to take care of our bodies and our mind. We need to make sure that we get plenty of rest, we are getting enough sleep, but also taking care of emotional and mental state. You will learn in the next few minutes some of the exercises which may help us manage our stress better. Today, in our stress management series, we will learn about mindfulness. When we talk about mindfulness, a lot of times we think about yoga and meditation. Yes, if you're doing yoga or meditation, that's great because that can help you ground yourself. But when we talk about mindfulness, it is about being in the present moment. Now, when we think about why people get worried or anxious, most of the time our mind either takes us back into the past and we feel that we didn't do things very well and make us feel guilty, or we are in the future. What's going to happen in the future? What's going to happen to our finances? So when we are in the future, it causes anxiety. Mindfulness teaches us to be in the present, meaning that we are going to enjoy the current moment rather than having the mind go from past to the future, but rather than staying in the present. It doesn't necessarily mean that we don't have to be concerned about the future or take necessary action to prevent any problems, but we want to be in the present to feel and enjoy the current moment. When we are talking about mindfulness, there are some exercises which we can review which may be very helpful. For example, breathing exercise. Now, when we breathe in and breathe out, it helps us get into the moment. Most of the time when people are stressed out, they are worried about things, their breathing becomes shallow or erratic, and that shows up in their stress level. When the breathing is up and down, shallow or erratic, the stress levels go up. So here's what we can do. We can learn how to breathe. Now, most of you already know how to breathe well. However, most of us don't practice that. We want to be aware of our breathings. Maybe set aside 4 to 5 minutes or even less than that, where you are just observing, breathing in and breathing out. So let's do it together. Okay? So just be aware of your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let your abdomen and chest expand when you breathe in. Feel the positive energy coming into your body, making you feel more and more relaxed. And when you breathe out, let go of any tension which you feel in your body. Any negative thoughts or emotions, let it wash away when you breathe out. So let's do it one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. The simple act of breathing and be aware of that brings you in the moment and shuts off some of the stress and the worry and help you live in the moment. So we are still talking about mindfulness. We have learned how to breathe and be aware of our breathing. Next, we want to learn how we can scan our body, because when we are stressed out, the stress usually gets into certain parts of our body. Sometimes people feel the stress in their back, in their neck, on their head, or in their arms and shoulder. So what we can do is we can constantly scan our body. Whenever we feel that we are stressed, we can do it at that time, but why don't we make a habit of scanning our body, making sure that none of our body muscle groups are stressed and tense. So for example, if a person feels that their shoulders are tense, they may want to taut it a bit for a few seconds and then let it go. Scanning the body helps you feel more at ease and relaxed. The more your body is relaxed, the better you're going to feel. Be aware of your posture, how you're sitting. If you're sitting for a long time, make sure that you're not stooped, you're sitting straight, your back is supported. But again, it comes back to breathing and managing posture, managing and scanning your body. I hope these exercises and these tips are helpful. Thank you.